Hey friends, I'm Jennifer LaGuardia, your life coach, always here with you to be your encouraging voice. So I wanted to reach out about something I think holds a lot of people back from experiencing life more fully, and it is the arch enemy of self-worth and self-love. And that is not being able to forgive yourself. It's always been easier for me to forgive other people and just let stuff go, but it always felt like this massive production, just getting to the place where I could let go of the not so great decisions I've made in the past, move on, and forgive myself. One situation I've shared about in other videos, and I want to be transparent with you in this one as well, just for the sake of helping anyone I can who might be struggling with feeling haunted, not being able to let go of something that happened in your past. Several years ago, I had gotten involved with someone who at first appeared as everything I dreamed of. I moved out of the country just to be with him, and I married him before taking the time to see all the true colors behind the mesmerizing facade. It was an emotionally abusive nightmare that could have become much worse had I not been agreeable and just played along. Basically, I played a role that was completely not me, just to survive. Long story short, by the extravagant grace of God, I was able to strategically get out and get my life back. But what haunted me relentlessly years after was that I saw the red flags. I have really sharp intuition, but I bought into the brilliantly crafted facade. I ignored my gut that was telling me there's just something about this person that's way off. I was just so hoping that this could turn into something amazing. And I kept playing it over and over in my head. If I had just gone with my gut, I could have stopped that train wreck from happening. And what felt worse was pretending for so long like everything was okay, stuffing the truth along with my real self as far away as possible. I was so upset with myself for jumping into that mess. I felt like, okay, I got myself into this insanity. I'm going to dig myself out. But I have to add, those closest to me knew something wasn't right, and I am dearly grateful to this day for their unwavering supportiveness. Bringing this full circle as to how was I able to reconcile with myself, the first thing was being able to recognize all the life-changing positives that came out of that whole ordeal. Self-awareness. I hadn't realized the depth of dysfunction within myself that needed to be worked through and healed. Issues with codependency, not being able to set boundaries, not having standards, self-worth and self-love were not on my radar until I had hit rock bottom. But one of life's greatest ironies, and one of the many ways I believe with all my heart God can turn a train wreck into a breakthrough, is using that train wreck to reveal what needs to be healed and what changes need to be made for positive growth to happen. The other major piece is choosing to not live defeated. I refuse to be a victim, but to take that experience and help others with how I've been very blessed to overcome, which ultimately has led me here with you today. My greatest joy is to speak life and hope into other people's lives and to be the light of hope in someone's darkness. I wouldn't be able to do this if it weren't for the life experiences I've been through. Friends, even though you can't change what happened in the past, you absolutely have the power to change how your story is going to go moving forward right here, right now. You can do this by first recognizing where you were in your life, recognizing what maybe needed to be healed or changed, and then choosing to become better and making it be your mission to help make other people's lives be better based on what you've been through. This was my pathway to forgiving myself. The last piece, Taking this on a deeply spiritual level, I share this with you because of how real, how raw, and how authentic my experiences are with this. But when I was able to allow the unconditional love from a power far greater than myself, I was able to bridge that gap. I was able to recognize that we are extensions of that unconditional love, imperfections, flaws, and all. We are unconditionally loved by God, and we have the power to choose to become better every day and to help make other people's lives better with how we live our lives and how we overcome. I love you guys so, so much. And with all my heart, I pray that if there's anything haunting you from your past, that you would be divinely released, healed, and restored, and on a mission to make the beautiful difference you were created to make in this world. As always, I hope to be an encouraging voice along your journey. So please follow me on Instagram, or subscribe to my YouTube channel, or subscribe to my podcast on Apple Music, Spotify, or Amazon Music, Awakening Hope with Jennifer LaGuardia. God infinitely bless you all and all those you hold close to your heart.